ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Sink the Bismarck with me, Wolf190D. And just an upfront reminder, I know I don't do this all the time, but hey, if at any point you decide that you're enjoying the content, that you like what I'm doing, please be sure to pray to those algorithm gods with that little thumbs up button there. That'd be much appreciated. It does help the channel grow. All right, so on with what we've got going on. I know we've got some ships, we've got fleets scattered all over the globe now, yeah, we're just we're making moves to pretty much dominate all of Africa. Now, I think at one point we had, but our unrest became so high that we actually had started to suffer from problems with rebellion. I need to get this ship out of there. And now we're back to the Jimmy ship thing. I don't know. It's an issue. All right, Rhineland, come on, get out of there. Anytime you're ready there, Chiefy. Let's just go ahead and set him on retreat. I think it's a light cruiser that we're hunting down here, so what type of armor are we using? This guy's Krupp Type 1. Wow, these ships are old. Wow, 17 minutes is over, so light cruiser's capable of. So I have found, on the whole, good armor protection and good speed actually is a lot more important than having just the biggest guns mounted on your ships. As you can see, I've got 9 4s on mine, and they dealt with his heavy cruisers that had 11 somethings. And secure, which is, I do believe, a marketable class. Yes, they are 5 units. Okay, they're 9 Mark IIIs. there's 4.1s already been Mark 3s as well. So maybe what we'll do is we'll get one more refit in on the Saxony class. Get them as up to date as possible. Do with armor piercing. Put some holes in your ship. If we can. If we can even hit them. Okay. 45. Okay, and then wow. Okay. Yeah. He's like I said, he's piping a bunch of ships in here. So. So far, these runes have proven to be very effective. Though it's a really weird. It's a very strange hull design. Semi-ballistic shells just allow these ships to completely decimate lesser vessels. guess that wasn't even necessary. Okay. Okay. There is one issue with this ship right now, and that's probably going to be a rearming. I might keep this design for a while yet. We'll have to see what happens with the Mark IV turrets moving forward. We'll have to see what happens with that. But so far, this is proven to be a very effective design. Can we upgun it to 10s? I doubt. But as we come up with more and more advanced AP shells, there might be room for it still. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Might have to see what we can come up with on some advanced ship designs. It's probably not going to be much. It's probably not going to be the same, but Sweden wants 3 of the V1200s at 72. Yeah, no. He can continue to buy. Persia no longer has a homeland. We gained control of Western Sahara. And the United States somehow captured Northern Ireland with 0% chance of winning? Wow, that's really good, guys. Thank you. Well, maybe it wasn't 0, but it was like 4. Come on, man. Look, I had this whole thing. What has he got here? Oh, wow, he snuck all of that. Oh my God. Come on, man. That's crap. That's crap. Okay, whatever. We'll just take it back. What a joke. Oh my God. That's too funny. That's just too funny. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Let's get this naval invasion back underway. 52,000 tons. All right, because he's got 52,000 tons of ship there. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's see. Let's see what he's got. He's got 47,000 tons that he snuck in at the last possible second, and I was countering with 135,000 tons. Okay. So let's see here. Campaign naval invasions. All right. How do we want to describe the problem here? Because this is a problem. For 9 of 10 turns, invader had 4% chance of victory. Snuck in enough ships on last turn to still have 5,000 tons below the minimum amount. To still have 5,000 tons below the minimum amount and win the naval invasion. My fleet, on the other hand, had 135,000 tons to counter the invasion. How do these numbers work? Anyway, just give them a heads up that something's a little wonky about their numbers there. All right, so anyhow, brought my fleet into the Caribbean. And I don't know, do I want to start invading? I'm gonna bring this other fleet. Oh, wait just a second, because nope, they're commissioning. But he does have a Geyer class light cruiser. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. We're going to bottle him up inside the Irish Sea. I mean, he had a larger fleet. He really did. Though actually, I think. Anyhow. Reminds me. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's do this. We'll go ahead and put that back out there. And that way we can get all of the battleships done. Two turns on the commissioning. And then honestly, I'll go ahead and I'll put 2 more runes in order. Let's go ahead and build them. But we're going to suspend. No, actually go ahead and resume. Okay. Japan is going to invade the Philippines. Okay, let them have it. I hope they take it from them. All right, and I'm going to bring this fleet up to Bata. And should I try to sneak one of my gyres down there right now, or should I just? Yeah, I can wait. We'll wait on that. Actually, let's go ahead and move the entire fleet, and then these guys. We'll just we'll put the rest of these Kaisers for the time being anyway into port. And that's where we're going to go with that. So this will put you on defend. Now, there again, he'll probably try to sneak the rest of his ships in over there and take Wales, which he can take Wales. That's fine. I'd rather him take Wales anyway, because then that just means I can go ahead and sweep in and take it from him, and that way I don't have to wait for the random event against a minor nation. It'd be nice anyway. All right, I'll move him in to protect that. Meanwhile, let me see here. Let's go down to the destroyers here. And I've got 2 of them in Plymouth. Ah, there you are. Okay. Let's go ahead and recommission him. How much in the way of crew do I have? I got 696 spare crew. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got to do something with the rest of my destroyers here. So let's see here. Where are my ships in Aniaria? Aniaria is kind of in the middle of nowhere now. I think I had 5 ships in Aniaria. 5 of these V-73s in Aniaria. There's another one, and there's another one. Yes, we've got all 5. We'll put these on defend, and we'll go ahead and mothball them. Okay, so that brings our crew pool back up to 1,281. I might be refitting or at least retiring the Siegfried class sooner rather than later. But we've still got some time, so let me go ahead and get all that set up. I'll put the next naval invasion on Equatorial Guinea. And we've got a convoy here, but I don't want to do anything with those convoys right now. Mainly, I did leave them on defend, right? If I left them on defend, I can put them here, and then I can split this up into two groups. 26 knots. And the scattergun 2s are capable of 24 and a half. So yeah, I can go ahead and put the light cruisers in with that ship, that group. Though, actually, one of them, what I'm going to want to do with one of them, actually, is combine it with the heavy cruiser from this task force. And then I'll have another zone control ship. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull the Hansa right now. Because 3 battleships, a light cruiser, and 2 of those V-1200 destroyers should be more than enough to handle whatever else he's got scattered off up here. And I'm going to try to engage those guys with this ship, with this task force. Okay. And now I've got this group down here that is going to be on rating detail. Yes. Okay. I'm going to move these guys. Go ahead and put them over there. They're still on protect, right? And they're still in, nope, the destination is now the Western Atlantic. I don't want them to be in the Western Atlantic. Is that what that says? Western? No, it says Central Atlantic. I don't want them to move to the Central. And I want them to stay, well, you know what? Let's just, fine. We'll keep them right there. Destination is West Africa. The supply port is Lome. Okay. They're moving down there. We've got this fleet up here. And the runes, I think I'm going to want to go ahead and build. No, I've already got 2 coming in. So I'm just going to have to decide what is going where. One of them is going to replace the heavy cruiser and the light cruiser here. And the destroyers actually need to be replaced in that as well. Okay, so we're commissioning 2 more of those. All right, let's move on to the next turn then, shall we? Oh, research. Let's check what's coming up in the research first. Sub-experiment. Don't know yet. Battle cruiser. New battle cruiser. We can actually build this spiffy new battle cruiser design, and I might just jump to number 3 directly as honestly, I really don't care for the battle cruiser 2. It's just kind of a. Nope, it wasn't the 2. It was the 3. The 3 is the one that I find to be really weird. It's kind of an improvement, as it were, over the 1. But I don't like that hull design. What's the difference? Hull form is 80. 80's got a better hull form. It's got better stability. It's better floatability. Not as good on the resistance. Slightly better sustained speed while turning. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can't quickly do a nice battle cruiser design here. Let's see. I'm going to put that there. It's advanced foredeck number 4. And it's not much better. The advanced foredeck is not much better than than that one. But I am going to go with the advanced rear deck. Okay. Alright, now funnels, let's see here. Can we put a central crane funnel in here? Maybe. What I'm going to want to do though is where is the Grash Bay? It's capable of 26 knots. So let's see if we can't squeeze 27. And actually the hull type will tell us what we can go up to 28. Good grief. Okay. Actually, and I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try many bulkheads. And how big do I want this to be? Oh, good grief. The Grash Bay is 20,000 tons. So let's go with a 25,000 ton ship. Okay. Let's go there and there. Main guns. The Grash Bay had 13 5s. I would like to mount 14s or maybe even 15s on this ship. So let's just see where those might go. Oh, good grief. I can't even put one right there. Alright, so here's what we're going to have to do. Auxiliary engine with semi-oil. Okay, now, the central crane. It's only 55%. Okay, what can I do? Oh, we've got triple secondaries now. Okay. Give me 12 5.9s. I really do like these 5.9s. They're about the greatest thing since sliced bread. Okay, now, can I squeeze 5 main guns? Can I do 5 main guns? Let's find out. I'm gonna slap one of these right there for a second. The barbette, we want a standard superimposed barbette he can sit on right there. Okay. Actually, let's bring that back there where it's a little bit more comfortable. Okay. And then we need another superimposed barbette. Now, the forward weight offset is really terrible here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, all right, let's mount four 14s. Okay. No. Don't do that. Come on now. Let's put the advanced tower on here because the advanced tower is just going to make it perform that much better. Hold on just a second. What do I want to do? That's what I want to do. We'll put that there. I would like to stick this something like right there. Okay. And if I do that, I can eliminate. Ah, come on. I'll put those two right there like that. Okay. Now we still have a forward offset problem though. Stereoscopic number 3, enhanced reload, advanced radio, electrohydraulic turrets. Standard. Let's go with Krupp armor number 2. We'll go with barbette number 2 for now. Anti-torp, double hull, standard bulkhead, or reinforced bulkheads. Anti-flood with a citadel number 2. Electrohydraulic steering, propeller shaft number 2, and look at that weight just go boom. Okay, now secondary guns. What do we want to go ahead and mount for secondary guns? I'd actually be interested. I am interested to put up maybe a couple of 777s on here. Nah. Could put some 6.7s on there. I don't know yet. We'll hold off on that. Let's put 2 powder with dunite. Semi-ballistic shells. Jesus, they're hammering 16 inches of armor up close. Those light shells. Now for the armor. Let's put 12 up. That's only going to go to 10.2 on the main belt. So let's bring that to 10 inches. And then we'll say 6 on the fore, 6 on the aft. Main deck, we're going to go with 3-inch on the main deck. And the inner deck will still go with 0.5. On the inner belt, let's go ahead and jack that to 5 inches on the inner belt. Oh boy, we're already pushing maximum. Maybe for the other funnel, maybe we just go with 2 hyper funnels or 2 gross funnels. That'll shave some weight off. Okay. Conning tower. What's the heaviest we can make the conning tower? Conning tower can go to, yeah, we'll leave it at 12.8. We'll max that out. 2 inches on the superstructure. The forward deck, we're going to go to 2 inches on the forward deck and 4 inches on the aft deck. And we still got a massive forward weight offset problem here. Okay, that's too close. Okay, that will do that just nicely. Okay, let's go ahead and tuck them all the way back. Tuck that all the way back. Tuck that all the way back. Okay. Okay, put that there. put that right back there. What happens if I go to 5 inches on the rear deck? Okay, the aft belt, what happens if we put 7 inches on the aft belt? 7.5 on the aft belt. Boom. Perfectly distributed weight, except for the turrets. This is where it's going to get a little a little bit messed up. So 14, let's go with 15. We're going to go with 15 inches on the on that. We'll go with 2.5 on top of the turrets. The barbettes, I'd like 12 inches on top of the barbettes. So these guys, we're going to go with 2 and 2. And we're still 127 tons overweight. So let's take the bulkheads. Let me see here. Let's drop it to anti-torque 1 and see what that buys us. Okay. Can we go to 16 inches on the turret armor? Yes. And we'll do 3 inches on top of the turrets with a 12-inch barbette. Oh my. Well, this might be a tasty little vessel. We're going to have to see how these guys perform. And I really don't have any room for secondary turrets right now. So, as better technologies come out, we'll just have to see. Can we over on the beam just a little bit? Will that yeah, let's over the beam a little bit. Still say 25,000, not 250,000, 25,000 tons. Okay, we got a little bit of a forward weight offset. So let's take off the aft deck, or add to the aft deck and then add to the forward belt. Yeah, no. Okay, so take off the aft deck, add to the aft belt. That's going to be a better way of doing that, I think. Make it a little, just slightly forward heavy. But that wider beam will be nicer for maybe adding in some secondary guns down the road. We shall have to see. Okay, so. Okay, snag a couple pictures of that. And those are the Hessen battle cruisers. At least 50% of the shell's penetrating power is lost before hitting this layer. So I have to see how that works numerically, but the enemy's guns are going to have a lot of pen in order to get, because it's 15 inches of armor. But the second part of it is half of the penetrating power is lost getting there. Okay. That takes care of that. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and nix the graph speed class, 'cause we built one of those. Though, I'll keep it at. Actually, I'm going to keep it for upgrade purposes. But the Siegfrieds, I think I can go ahead and delete that. Now, if there's a way to get 5 15s or 14s even mounted on there, that would be great. Okay. Let's go ahead and get. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and build 2 of these Hessens. But let's go ahead and suspend and suspend. Where do we want to launch said ships? Why not? Let's put them both in Kiel. Okay. Some of my upgrades here shortly are probably going to somehow incorporate adding more torpedo protection. Because as we progress technologically, our opponents are going to start mounting more and more torpedo tubes. I think more and more torpedo tubes on their destroyers. And it is going to be something to consider on ours moving forward, because do I want to continue using twin sets of tubes, or should we start looking at side mounting smaller tubes? It's going to be a thought. Yeah, it's going to affect the balance of the ships, but for one, it'll increase the rate at which we can reload our torpedoes, while still maintaining an effective volume of fire. Not to mention, if I can start doing that with destroyers, it's also going to allow the mounting of more deck guns. So we'll just have to see how all of that works. Wow, really? Really? I just cornered a torpedo boat? Man. Okay, well, this actually might be really easy, because then we can just run it down with our destroyers. Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's just put both of them on follow. Set these guys to run up here. torpedo boat. Yes, poor little torpedo boat. So let me get this straight. I can't corner his fleet and engage because he's got 5 heavy cruisers and God knows what else with them. And I've been trying like hell to get in there at them, but they're not doing it. So what do we do? Wait, what did he have? Just a light cruiser. Okay, well, whatever. No, it's a heavy cruiser. Got time enough to keep going at it. Let's do it. Okay. might be able to modify this. Let's see, it's carrying Mark II 14. It might be able to modify this though, so that the guns are distributed. The superstructure is redistributed a little bit better. Who knows? Tasty, don't they? It's still just a coastal defense ship. What's really nice is that where that central turret is, it's got a really nice wide arc of fire, even being in the central position. Well, maybe we upgrade this to 15s. Got a nice big area here to work with for putting in a good secondary battery. Okay, well, let's take Northern Ireland back. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that naval invasion's almost over. Philippines, Manila. Also, no, Manila's in the Southeast Asia. Oh God, they're all being repaired now. That's why. Why? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm not sure why this is doing it like this. I don't remember sending them into port. I sent them to intercept. What? Okay, well, this is really weird, guys. Come on. This is very weird, guys. I don't appreciate this. Boy. Okay, can I engage that fleet now? That would be that's kind of what I'm trying to do here is engage that fleet. Yeah, I'm just gonna plug that right there. Um, Equatorial Guinea. Let's go ahead and set up a naval invasion on Equatorial Guinea. Because for some reason we have to take Northern Ireland back. And that's going to take 6 turns. Great, thank you. There again, it's a nuisance. All right, now what we got to do is because everything has kind of gone retarded here. that was really come on. I did not move them into the port. I moved them to intercept this ship from attacking my port, and they went ahead and docked anyway. I mean, what gives, guys? Let me see here. I've got a Geyer, I've got a Rune. Okay. Down here, though, we still have a Magdeburg and a Saxony, which we're going to have to pull. We're going to have to pull from duty there. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and put one of these guys over here. We'll put the, we'll take the Hamburg. Take her. And oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, well the 73s, I can go ahead and nix that. Where is my head at sometimes? The Helgolands we've got with 13 fives. The Nassaus have 10s. The Siegfrieds have. All right. Anyway, that's going to be about it for today, folks. I think. Yeah, we're definitely a little over on our time, but hey, it happens. Alrighty. So anyway, folks, as always, thanks for stopping by. If you've decided by now that you are enjoying, hopefully you've been following along with the series so far. We're pretty deep in, but it was an 1890 start, so hey. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, folks. This is Wolf190D signing off.